All right, let me walk you through the latest Staxio updates. And first of which is I'm going to show you what the iframe embeds tab, the new iframe embeds tab, is going to look like when we do a build. So I have a project that I have created using the Google Stacks builder here. It's already on my projects table, and I'm going to use the HTML builder, which is going to create the iframes sheet. This is, oops, let me open up the Google Sheet for this project. So we have 4 tabs at the moment, right? So my keyword was Staxio updates. Then I have keywords, which I didn't add any extra keywords to this build. Then we have the content and then the calendar events. And now let me go back to Staxio and show you where the iframes embeds tab is going to show up. So I'm going to click on build HTML. So I've selected the project from the projects table. I've selected the HTML builder, and now actually if I go here, I should see, there we go, Staxio building my sheet, my spreadsheet with the iframe embeds and creating the iframe embed codes on this sheet of my build spreadsheet, my main build spreadsheet. So this is one of the updates with this version of Staxio. And second update that I want to show you is with the local SEO and the maps builder. So let me grab a maps. Give me a second. Here's my maps URL I'm going to use for this build, and keywords. Let me do restaurant, because this business is a restaurant. Actually, it's an Indian restaurant, so I'm going to use a keyword. It's going to be Indian restaurant. And I'm going to generate the KML file. And to generate the KML file, I need to enable the create points of interest and driving directions option and enable the MyMap KML file. So I'm not going to so points of interest, fine. I'm gonna select all the points of interest on a 500 on a 5 kilometer radius around our business, and I'm gonna generate from and best and enable the MyMap KML file, and I'm gonna press the build. I need to unselect because I have a Google Stack selected, so I want this to be a new project, a new maps build project. And here we go. Okay, great. Now I should have an extra project on my projects table, and this is the map URLs project, and I'm gonna open the folder on my Google Drive, and I have this KML file which I'm going to download. Now I'm going to open a MyMap file, which I have been using for testing, and I'm going to delete this layer, and I'm going to import the KML file that I've just created and downloaded. And this is what I want to show you guys. So previously, what was happening was that because the KML, the pins on the KML file and the MyMap pins only allow for a maximum of 10 images. So we were having always repeating the same 10 images on all the pins, on every pin of our KML file. So and we have now changed the images on the pins to where we do a batch of 10. So if this business, for example, has, let me see if we can find out how many images this business has from the spreadsheet of Google Maps. So it looks like the business has 8 photos. So the business has 8 photos, and plus Staxio also adds the points of interest, the images from points of interest here. The images also from the street view images. So it might be more than, so it might be 9 or 10 or 11. So give me a second. So let's take a look. Where is my map? Here. So whereas before, okay, so let me move the map here a little bit so we can see the images from all the pins. So you can see that this pin, the image starts with an image created by Staxio with all the points of interest. This pin starts with a different batch of images, right? So, and this pin has another different batch of images. Why? Because it's rotating the images so that through the batch of available images for this business, and it goes up to, it takes a maximum of 10. So let's say if the business has 15 images, it takes the first 10 images, and then on the next pin it starts from image number 11, and then it goes down to the available number of images. So you can see that from this pin the images are going to be different, and this is a very good thing to have on our builds. So where we previously had all the images be the same on every pin, on every place mark of every pin, and we didn't like that. So now these are all different. The images on each pin are going to be different for every pin, which is much more interesting for SEO purposes. And the last thing that I would like to show you, let me see if I can go back to the folder of this build, which is here, the Google Stack. Yes, this is what I want to look for, the HTML. And this is the new template. We've added a new section of this onto the new template, which I'm gonna show you guys. So I'm copying the HTML. So I've opened the HTML file created by Staxio. I selected everything inside the file, and now I'm gonna use CodePen to give me a preview of what Staxio has created. And I want to show you the new section available with this template. So this is the form. These are the external links. These are the slides and presentations, which we had before. And this is the new section, the documents section of the template is the new section that we have added to this update of Staxio, which has the folder of the documents folder, and an embed of each of the documents inside this folder. So at the moment I only have one document, which is, sorry, let me go back. So I'm on the HTML folder. So if I go to the articles folder, I only have this document, right? And this is what we're seeing here. So it has the folder embed and an embed for each of the documents inside this folder. So if I had more keywords, created more keywords on this build, all those keywords would be embedded into this section, the documents section of the template. And we finally have the QR code gallery, which we had also previously with this template. That's not new, and the get connected section at the footer of the template. And that pretty much sums up everything that I wanted to show you guys with this Staxio update. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll talk to you soon.